Greetings, fellow wargamers, and welcome to Extol's Battle Blog, Ramblings and Reflections. This is a 2,500 points game between my Sylvan Elves and my cousin's Undying Dynasties. First off, I think I should mention that this is his first big game. We have been playing smaller games for some time now, so this is his first try of a real big one. I also wanted to show him how a semi-competitive game would be. So in deployment and in his tactical decisions, I didn't help him too much. This was to give him a feel on how it would be. And this is also the last game I have with 1.1 edition. We haven't seen the 1.2 version of our army book. I can field almost the same list, but the magic has changed dramatically. So yeah, I can field the same list almost, but I think it will be a bit different anyway. So this is in one way a farewell match to this list, or the exact way it works. Yeah, but without further ado, I can start introducing the lists. From his left, he has a big unit of 30 archers. It's a bit hard to see on the picture because it's a bit blurry, but he has 3 characters there. He has a level 4 on sand. He's a Hierophant. His general, a Nomarch with a bow, and he has the crown that makes him confer his ballistic skill to the unit. And he has a level 2 scroll caddy on sand. Yeah, his level 4 has to reduce the casting value by 1 item. Then he has 2 catapults, a big unit of skeletons with a spear. Both archers and skeletons has full command. Then he has I think a maxed out units of Necropolis guards with the paired weapons, and his BSB with a 2 up and great weapon, maybe war standard. I actually don't remember. On his right side, he has a big unit or 5 winged reapers, 6 Shapti, proxied by my 3 ticket beasts. Then a small unit of skeletons, skeleton chariots. On my side of the table, from the left there, I have 9 blade dancers, an eagle, my rangers, full command, the 5 up armor save, and my general on the right there, a 2 up, 5 up woven blade with divine icon. Then it is my glorious bastards, my big unit of guardians with a 4 up armor save. I will sorely miss that. Now we can only have a 5 up. Full command, Emerald Spanner. Then I have my BSP with a 2 up armor save and the war standard. 16 Black Arrow Archers full command with my 2 level 2s with scroll and 1 extra spell. An eagle, 2 Tree Fathers, and my second unit of blade dancers. Okay, I think I moved a bit too far. Yeah, sorry. This picture is after his movement. He he moves up. On his right side, he deployed them outside of General's bubble, so he didn't get to march with them, so they just stumble forward. This is one of the things I saw in the deployment. He actually chose to deploy everything, but I didn't help him too much about this because I want him to get a feeling on how that mistake would be, and it cost him quite dearly, to be honest. But I think it's important to learn from your mistakes and not get everything told. Then he moves up. I think he maxed his Necropolis and Spear guys. They moved 8 forward. Then we have the magic phase is 3 to 2. He tried to cast, let's see, Divine Judgment, and he failed to cast it. I was so pleased because that spell can really rip through my battle line. So I would have burned my scroll, I think, on that one. So I was quite lucky there. Then he continued with the shooting phase and shot with his catapults. He shot at my guardians, as you can see. After two catapults, he had killed off two guys. Cause this is my armor saves at the second catapult, because he hit the unit with both of them, and I like wards there like a madman. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or something hits or wounds, and I wards at everyone except one. So lucky me. Then the skeletons hitting on a 4+, shot off two guys. I was really lucky there. So after everything was said and done, this is how it looks before my turn. On the left side there, I deployed my blade dance unit, knowing very well that he would hit me on a 4+. But my thought was to put him as a decoy for my three fathers, because though he only wounds on a 6+, I was scared that he would knock off enough wounds so they wouldn't be combat effective. So I put my blade dancers there just to take the fire, actually. After my movement, I moved everything up almost as fast as... No, my left side I moved up as far as I could. The rightmost tree father was there so I could charge both his spearmen and his necropolis guards. After he charged my eagle, I redirect two of his units. Then I moved my guardians and rangers up, so if he charged the eagle, the rightmost eagle, and of course kill him, he would overrun without hitting any of the two units. I actually now think that I should have moved up my my bastards a bit more, so we actually would overrun into them. Okay, he would got 1 point for charge, but that would make sure that my rangers would get in. As it is now, I have a bit too long charge distance for that tactic, to be sure, because I wanted to get in with both of my big blocks into his necropolis guards. Yeah, on the right side there, I wanted to move my dancers into the forest, but that would give him on average charge with his chariots, and also give him a enough chance to get his shot in that would shoot that side up the board, and I wanted to just make those units stumble forward. So I moved them a bit back and into the center, so they also could maybe focus the flank of the Winged Reapers in turn 2 or 3 when he would get them into combat with my battleships. I got off the blizzard on the unit there. Please tell me if I did this wrong. The unit do not suffer from minus to hit shooting modifiers. The blizzard is a minus to hit modifier, so we played it like that they actually would get minus. I think that is wrong, to be honest, now doing the report, but we played it so he would hit me on 5s instead of 4s. But please tell me and show me the reasoning behind it. But it's not relevant anymore, by the way. We have lost it. No, it's relevant because of the druidism spell. So yeah, please comment on what you think and why you think that. Yeah, I shot off 2 necropolis guards with my black arrows. This is it's his turn 2 before charges. Then he charged, as you can see, his necropolis guard and skeletons. I had to angle my leftmost eagle a bit because he hit his archers, and his right side stumbled forward. He moves up his winged reaper so he can flank charge me if I move up too far in his turn 3. Yeah, this is a close-up of his right flank. Yeah, this picture is him trying to get off. I think he was lethal strike or something on that unit, but he failed it. Then he threw divine judgment, and my thumb down was that I had to use my scroll on it. Then we went to movement, no, shooting phase after a below par magic. His first catapult scatters off into the ruins. His second one scatters off and almost hit his Necropolis guard. So I was really lucky. Going from 2 hits to 2 scatters. Yeah. Then he shot off all the dancers except one. At that point, I think my tactic was a bit bad, to be honest. I think that I should just have gambled on the Tree Fathers taking hits and used those guys a bit more wisely. Maybe kept them on the side, but hide them behind the Tree Fathers or something. I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. Anyway, this is after combat. He kills off the eagles and choose to not overrun, but angle so that most of my units hit the front of his Necropolis guard, as well as his skeleton spearman. Yes, the next picture. Yeah, just a close up before I do my charges. Oh, a nice view. Yeah, and to be honest, I was really lucky here. I don't remember the exact inches I needed to get in, but it was above average, and I got in with both my battleships. I was so relieved right there. I don't think that my bastards would make it alone if they got into the Necropolis guard, because he would stay. He could actually win the combat, and then I would get my get his winged reapers in the flank. I don't think I would be standing after that in his turn 3. Okay, I could have charged in my rangers, but still, I would have lost quite more than I will do now. Yeah, and as you can see on the left side, my monsters got into their intended target. My leftmost Tree Father, I was considering actually charging him into the archers, but him being undead and just being a fucking tar pit, I thought that just take both my father into the archers there and grind them down. Oh, the spearman. I think this was a mistake, to be honest. If I had charged my Tree Father into the archers, I could have started hitting on his characters. And I think that would be a much wiser choice, to be honest. Because now he has the opportunity to cast spells and stuff. But anyway, that is what happened. My rightmost dancers keep on their redirecting or whatever it's called, but I placed them so I now can have a long charge into the flank of the winged reapers. Another close-up of the upcoming Grindfest. Yeah, and here you can see my solo dancer. I moved him up and angled him so that if my opponent didn't move his archers, I could charge past him and hit the catapult behind him. I tried to get off the reroll successful hits on his Necropolis guard, but of course I think he scrolled it. At least he stopped it. And I wanted to take out his BSB, and my general is kitted out to take out other characters. But of course he accepted with his champion. I did 10 wounds to him. Hit everything, wounded on everything. Woohoo! But overkill, but still fun. After combat, I mopped the floor with him. I think we had to put back a few on after crumble, but after everything was said and done, he killed two. So I think I should maybe killed a bit more, but he only killed two, one from each unit. And after combat, he had the BSP and one more guy, rank and file dude. We had to put it back because he removed one too many. But that was enough to get me stuck in that spot with both my units. And let's see. And there you can see his winged reapers drooling and looking forward to getting some elf flesh. Then my monster started grinding down his skeletons. I killed almost half the unit, I think. But we were staying put. Let's see, this is before before charges. Yeah, what happened here is that I'll move to the next picture. Because after everything the combat was over and we moved soldiers and stuff, his BSB was touching my general. Since my general has to stay in the front rank, and when you reform, the models touching the same models that are touching an enemy need to touch. Oh, I think I did this wrong. I think you don't have to touch the same enemy. You just need to touch an enemy. Oh, no. I had to do that before he charged in. That meant that because, as I told the general, need to stay in the front rank, I had to stay in that formation. I couldn't reform to give him my front with my rangers, give the winged reapers. So I had to give him a flank charge on me. So I was a bit scared actually for that. But hopefully I would stay on a stubborn 10 reroll. Let's see, after movement, his right side stumbled forward. His skeleton archers just reformed to make themselves wider, so I couldn't charge or move past that unit to get to his backline. Yeah, magic was 7 to 6 or something. And he either did a spell or shooting, I don't remember to be honest, but he forced a panic test on these guys. And then it hit me, oh fuck. I'm only standing on an 8. I do not have reroll for my BSP because I didn't think about this. It would be no problem for me to just move these guys forward and make sure I had at least a reroll 8. And on top of that, I was really close to the board edge. But as you can see, thumbs up, I passed it. A lesson learned there. Do not just let your archers or bunkers stand behind. Let's see, before combat. Yeah, here we have put back the one guy. Without problems, I just allocated all my general attacks on his BSP and killed him outright. And after combat, his last Necropolis guard soldier is dead, and he killed, 11 of my rangers. He wins, but I stay, of course, on a stubborn 10 reroll, and as you can see, we reform to max out every attack from both sides. I angle my guardians so I can flank charge his character bunker. And let's see, I don't remember when this picture is from, so just move forward. Yeah, this is after charges. I charged my bastards and I made it with like a few millimeters. I was so on the edge. I threw a quite low charge, the dice charge thing, but I got in. And I got my blade dancer into the flank of his winged reapers. I was actually a bit unsure if that was a good move or not, because they're only strength 4, but I think he is toughness 4 or 5. Like, I don't remember, but I was hoping that the amount of attacks I got in, cause like, how many is it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, it's a lot of attacks. So I hope that just that would make it worth it. I also got off Blizzard. That helped me out a bit more. Yeah, and then this happened. And oh, he got so discouraged, I think, from this. But for me, it was fun. My general hits first. I did 8 wounds. So I, right off the bat, killed off 2 of the last 4 Winged Reapers. Then my Blade Dancers hit, and they killed off another one. I think they did 3 wounds or something, and I had 1 wound on one of them. So then he was stuck with 1 Winged Reapers, and after my Rangers had hit, he was just gone. So we called the game there. I would kill off his entire left flank, and then it was just his Sharpty and the chariots left. Maybe he could shoot off something, but yeah, we call it. We had been playing for a really long time there. To be honest, we had to make his list before we started and everything, so we was a bit tired. He said it was fun. I have to believe him on that. I was a bit not too nice to him with how hard I pushed him, but I told him why and everything, and I think he appreciated it. But I had a great time. He thought it was fun, and we are both looking forward to the next match. Yeah. As I said, this was the last game I had with the 1.1. I'm really looking forward to the 1.2. The new way of building armies and all the stuff. It will be interesting to see how the meta changes, how people will approach their army now. Personally, I will continue fielding almost the same list. I think the cosmology path will work a bit like Heavens in my list, that I can help out at least 1 unit with reducing my enemy's weapon skill. This is why I think having weapon skill 5 is so important, and at least on my bastards as well, because many of the quite hard hitting units in the game has weapon skill 3. So if I can reduce that to 2, I get hit on 5s, and then I get distracting off with my general, and I get hit on 6s. Then I don't need the reroll successful hits, to be honest. Also, Cosmology has a heal, so I can heal up my Tree Fathers. They have the ward save from the Path of White Magic. And after thinking, I think that my Rangers could benefit quite much from that spell, to be honest, because my initial thought was to try to make that they wouldn't get hit as well, but they actually have to do a lot of damage, to be honest. So just giving them a ward save to take away some of the damage they take back, I think will be great. Reducing the points to 4,500, 2,250 in the 101 values will make me take away 1 eagle and 1 unit of blade dancers. I also have to take away 2 rangers, and I will reduce the 2 wizards to 1 wizard with 4 spells, but keep him as an apprentice and a scroll. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to testing out the new army. I'm a bit unsure when I will get the next battle report up, but I will get as soon as I have a game to make a battle report on, I will make it. Yeah. Okay, I will finish there. Thank you for watching so far. Please give me a comment, a feedback on what you think on my battle reports and my other videos. Do you like them? Give me a shout out. If you dislike them, give me a shout out as well. Tell me what I can do better. So, until next time, bye.